Hello class, today we're going to be learning about the different states of matter. You, my friends, are very smart, so I know you'll do great on this lesson. Let's get started. We're going to first start off by reading the objectives. Students will be able to describe characteristics of 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. You'll also be able to predict how changing the temperature changes the behavior of molecules and compare molecules in the 3 different states of matter. Now that we know the objectives, let's get to know the states of matter. First, we have solid, the state of matter in which the molecules do not move freely and can hold their shape without support. So this would be an ice cube as pictured here, and anything that has a solid shape that does not change its shape and doesn't need help to keep its shape. The next we have is liquid, the state of matter in which the molecules can move freely while remaining in contact with one another. A liquid takes the shape of its container. So if you pour a pitcher of tea into a glass, the tea takes the shape of the glass. Or if you pour milk into a bowl for cereal in the morning, the milk will take the shape of the bowl that it's in. And the next one is gas, the state of matter in which the molecules are in constant random motion. A gas does not have a fixed shape and will fill the space available. So gas is kind of like air. So air takes the shape of the entire room and fills where there's space left over. Now that we know the states of matter, let's get to know how they change from solid to liquid to gas. We're going to start off by learning how a solid turns into a liquid. So on the left, there is an image of an ice cube melting. So how does it change from a solid to a liquid? It melts. When you melt a solid, you get a liquid. In order to melt a solid, you need to add heat. For example, an ice cube can melt and it turns into water. So how do we turn a liquid into gas? We boil it. When you bring the liquid into its boiling point, the liquid matter becomes gas. In order to bring a liquid to its boiling point, you need to add heat. So you see the steam coming off of the boiling water? That is gas. That's the state of matter of gas. Now, we're going to do a PhET simulation. And while we're doing this, I want you to watch what happens when I increase and decrease the heat. What state of matter do you think it is? And I want you to take notes to compare the difference between the two. So I'm going to decrease the heat. And I want you to see what happens. Are the molecules moving quickly? Are they moving at a medium speed, or are they moving slow? And jot that down. Now, I'm going to increase the heat to about medium heat. And what do you see the molecules doing? I see them vibrating a little bit. And what state of matter do you think this is? Would you think this is a solid, a liquid, a gas? Which one could it be? Now I'm going to increase the heat all the way and take note of what you see happening here. Some of the molecules are starting to break away. What form of matter do you think this is? So now that I have shown you the different forms with the increasing and decreasing of the heat, I'm going to show you the solid form of water. So this is considered the solid form of water. So when I decreased the heat, we made a solid. And this is the liquid form of water. Now, remember when I chilled it, it became solid. But when I increased the heat just a little bit, it started moving into a liquid. Now, let's see what a gas looks like. So this is the gas state of matter, and it shows all the molecules moving in a rapid random motion. So when I moved the heat all the way up, that changed the liquid to a gas because it was boiling. So now that we've seen the different states of matter, we're going to take an assessment on Plickers to extend in our learning.